Hello there, welcome to the Smart Morning Summit. I'm thrilled to be here with you today to share a strategy that's simple, powerful, and surprisingly underused. Now, you can already guess from the title of the um, slide that I'm going to be talking to you about something I've called the e-book cash strategy. And I'm excited to that you decided to invest in your monetization skill. So, I my goal is that by the end of this session, you would know exactly what you need to do rather to go from idea to profitable ebooks with just your mobile phone. That might sound far-fetched for some people, but it's actually possible. I'm going to be showing you exactly how to do that in this session. So if this is your first time coming across my face, then I'll just go ahead and introduce myself. My name is Margaret Dansu, and through my help as a brand strategist, many skilled individuals and career professionals have been able to define their brand identity, boost their customer loyalty, and ultimately grow their businesses. In addition to my consulting services, I run the Digital Products Academy, for short, DPA, which is your gateway to stress free expertise monetization. So sit back, relax, and let's get started. So, question for you. Have you ever had an idea or a story or a piece of advice that you knew could help somebody? If you have, then you are in right company, you're in good company. Okay. So I'm sure that you might have, after you got the idea, maybe you asked yourself, how do I even know if this is good enough to share or to publish or to even, you know, ask people to pay money for? Well, today I want to show you exactly how to figure out whether an idea is profitable or is good enough to run with, and how you can even go ahead and turn that idea into an income using just your smartphone. Yes, really, no laptop or expensive. Well, yeah, if you have a laptop, that is an added bonus. But even if you do not have a laptop, with your smartphone alone, you can use the strategy I'll be sharing with you in this video and turn your ideas into profitable income. You do not need expensive software. You do not need a publishing gatekeeper or agency. Just your phone, your voice, and a method that I have introduced to you earlier that I titled the ebook cash strategy. Now, this is a lean, repeatable way to create and sell short form ebooks, whether you're a coach, a creative, a career professional, or somebody with lived experience that others can learn from. Okay, so let's ask, let's go ahead and answer this question. How exactly can you profit with ebooks? So, first, before I answer this question, let me explain to you what this strategy is about. So, I've been talking about the strategy, I've told you the name. Exactly what it is that it is a method for creating, formatting, and selling ebooks using just your smartphone. So, the ebook cash strategy is a strategy for making your product ready quickly with just your uh, smartphone, and not just making it ready quickly, but also selling it with your smartphone. So this strategy is designed for speed, simplicity, and accessibility, because I understand that many people do not have the time to sit down, endlessly in front of a computer creating uh, PDF or a product, a digital product. Also understand that too many people have trouble navigating the tech world, and so they become easily tech overwhelmed. So I want to eliminate all those things for you in this video. I also understand that internet and some other things could make the online business world a little bit inaccessible to many people. And that's why this particular strategy is designed for speed, simplicity, and accessibility. Okay, so now, why does this strategy work? The first is that smartphones are powerful content creation tools. You can write, record, design, and publish all from your smartphone. Okay, you only need to have the right information and the right method. So the second reason is because it is a low cost method. You do not need to hire editors or buy fancy softwares. In fact, right now, if you are willing and you're ready, you can start with this strategy that I'm going to be sharing with you and complete your product even before the end of today. Okay. And the third reason is because it is scalable. One ebook can reach hundreds or thousands of readers across the globe. And the final reason, you can already guess it, it is repeatable. Once you can do it once, you can repeat it. You can keep doing it over and over again. And that's exactly why this strategy works. And that's exactly why I'm sharing it with you on this summit platform, because it is something that is not only fitting, it is something that you can take and run with immediately. So once you learn the process, you can do it again and again, such that you build a portfolio of digital products that generate income over time. This strategy isn't just about writing the next great novel. Of course, that is good. It's good to have that dream to write the next great novel. It is, but this particular strategy is for you to solve problems that people need solution for right now, and then sharing that insight in a packaged product that is useful and sellable right now. Okay, so let's look at the strategy. What exactly is this strategy? I'm going to walk you through the strategy. Now, it is five key steps. The strategy is in five steps. The first step involves you coming up with your idea, that is ideation, and then planning how the whole ebook is going to look like. And then the second step is you writing it on your phone. I'm going to be sharing with you how to do that easily. And then the third step is you formatting and designing your ebook with your phone or on your phone. All right. And the fourth step is you publishing and then selling your ebook on your phone using just your smartphone. And the final step, which is the fifth step, is you marketing your ebook. That is your monetization step. All right. So let's go into the first step, the ideation and planning step. The first and the fundamental thing you need to do in this step is for you to start with a problem you can solve. What is that problem that you have a solution to, that you know that some people are going through right now and they are willing to pay you money to get a solution for? Think about it. That is your cash cow. That is your cash cow. If you have a story around that problem that you can share, you have a solution that you know is helpful and valuable, that is it. So now I need you to ask yourself this question. What do people ask me about? What subject do people ask me questions on? What have I overcome in my life? What problem have I overcome in my life? What challenge have I overcome in my life? What do I know how to do that others might not know or that others struggle to do? What do I do easily that others struggle to do? Now, these questions are the questions I want you to think about and respond, write your answers on your phone. You could go to your WhatsApp and go to your draft and write it down there. Okay? Use your phone. So on your smartphone, you have uh, notes. Some people have notebook. If you do not have notebook, then Evernote is an app that I've been using for, I think, about 10 years now. I've been using Evernote for 10 years now. And I know that it is free. So you can download Evernote right now from Google Play, or Play Store rather, Play Store, and start using it. You do not need, if the pop-up comes up and says ask you to pay for to use it, just click on the option that I will use other options, other payment plans. Do not pay money. It is free. I still use it today. It's free. Okay. So there is another option of Google Docs. If you have a Gmail account, then you have access to Google Docs. If you do not have Gmail account, then this is a good reason to create one. You can create a Gmail account, then you have access to Google Docs. Another option is Notion. Notion is also free. There are paid version, but There is also a free Notion version. And with those options, you already have what it takes to start writing. In fact, I'm already in step two. One tip that I have used for me, that has worked for me and my clients, is if you get stuck with maybe figuring out the exact um, question that people ask you. Maybe you have so many ideas in your mind. Put everything in, use AI tools to brainstorm which one you should go for first, your lowest hanging fruit. Okay, put everything, whether you're thinking about your story, a challenge you've overcome, or something that you went through that you feel will be useful for people, or a solution to problems that people are going through, but you are not quite sure how to package it, how to streamline it into one attractive topic rather. Then Google it. GPT, Chat GPT is your friend. So put everything together, write the draft, and put it in Chat GPT and ask that Chat GPT to streamline this idea for you. That is a tip for you. Now let's move on to um, step three, writing on your phone. So I've already told you about the tools to use when writing on your phone. The second thing, now that you have figured out your topic or the idea that you want to create your ebook on, now it's time for you to write. Now, you can either choose to use your voice to type if you are quite busy with your hand and you're doing some chores and you feel like just dictating with your voice, then you can use so many tools on your Google Play Store, on App Store rather, your Play Store. Sorry, I'm mixing them up. So if you use iPhone, it's called uh, your App Store. If you use the Android, then it's Play Store. Okay, so that is cleared. Anyway, the point is this: go to your App Store and look for voice to text app. There are several of them, Otter, and so many other apps. Just pick one, especially if it has good reviews. Pick one and start dictating. So that's one option of you writing on your phone. You can also you can also type if you are quick with typing. You can do that. One thing I have come to realize in the course of my business, interacting with different people, is that most successful ebooks are between 3,000 and 10,000 words. So and usually they fall between 5 to 7 chapters. So that is what you want to aim for. So you do not want to have something too scanty. You also do not want to have something too bogus. Once it's beyond 10,000 words, then it's no longer ebook. It has gone beyond ebook. It has become a full-fledged book. Okay. Then your structure, the way you structure your um, chapters. So you need to structure in such a way that first you start with introduction. Introduce the problem. What is the problem? What is this problem you want to talk about, or you want to write about, or you want to provide solution for? And why does it matter that a solution be provided for the problem? Which kind of people, which category of people struggle with this problem? And then you section your chapters with each chapter focusing on the uh, step, on an actionable lesson or step to take to solve the problem. You can use a story to back it up or to illustrate your point. Okay. If there is a framework for solving the problem, then you can section your chapters in such a way that each chapter focuses on one step of the framework. Maybe chapter one introduces the problem, talks about why it matters, which kind of people struggle with the problem, and then chapter two will introduce the framework and how you came about your solution, the framework that you're introducing, and if it's your own personal story, share your story, how it worked for you, and then go ahead in chapter three to talk about each step. And then, if there are other people that you know that the framework has worked for, then share their story in the steps. Okay, and then you conclude with a recap of all the solution you have provided, or the framework, or the steps that you have provided in the book or in the ebook, and then you conclude with a call to action. Usually, that is how I encourage people to do. Conclude with a call to action. Invite your reader to do something with what they have learned, take the next step, join your support club or download your free resource that helps them to maybe get the problem better, or join your mailing list or buy your next book or course or whatever it is. Invite them to do something. That is a call to action. Rather to take action with the things you have shared with them, the solution you have shared with them. All right. So that's it for step two. Now let's move on to step three, which is the formatting and design. Now your ebook needs a clean layout and a compelling cover. So if you are not so given to, if you are not good with designs and formatting, this is where you might want to, ask another person to help you, take a look at what you're working on. And this should be a professional, ask them to take a look at the formatting. Or if you really want to, try your hands at doing these things by yourself, you can just go ahead and watch a video on YouTube about how to format uh, Google Doc on your phone, and then you'll see a simple and easy to follow video on YouTube that can help you. The idea is to make your formatting clean and easy to use on mobile phone, right? Make it mobile friendly. And then of course, your cover design should be attractive enough for people to pay money to get. Because if you're going to be asking people to pay money, then it has to be, attractive. So if you are not so given to designs, then you might want to hire a graphic design who will charge you maybe, I don't know, less than 5,000 naira, maybe 1,005 or 5,000 naira to get your cover design ready. And then you have your uh, ebook cover ready. You can also decide to, try your hands on Canva designs. So if you want to do that, use there's a Canva has free version that you can use on your mobile phone, and then go ahead, just edit a ready-made ebook cover. Just search for ebook cover on your Canva, mobile Canva app rather, and then edit it to suit your title and your own what's it called? Your name and stuff like that, right? And then you could try to use um what do you call it? A download. So when you're downloading it, you make sure that you download as a PDF so that you can add it to your the entire book and it comes out nicely. Okay, so you could also consider using formatting books. I mean formatting tools rather, like Witsi Book Editor or Kindle Create if you want to upload on Kindle or Amazon Kindle, right? So those are ways to keep your layout simple. And now, one thing I should say is that in the content, the inner content of your ebook, ensure that you have the formatting right. So make sure that the heading is, clear and distinct from the rest of the body. So use bullet points where necessary, and then make sure that your paragraphs are not too long. Make sure they are medium size and easy to read. Use easy to what do you call it now? Easy sentences, short to medium length sentences. Now, remember that most people will read your ebook on their phone, so you need to make it mobile friendly. I cannot overemphasize that point. Now, let's move on to step four. Excuse me. Step four is where you publish and you start selling your book. So now let's get now that you've ideated, you've come up with your ebook idea, you've come up with your um, formatting, the inner formatting, you've done the design, you've written the content. The next step is for you to get your book out to the world. Now, one of the ways you could get your book out to the world is Amazon KDP. So this is something I have taught several. I mean, I can't count the number of people that I have taught and the number of people that I've actually published thanks to my courses. And Amazon KDP is a good option for you if you uh, want to go that route. Another option could be Gumroad. Gumroad is also a digital product platform where you can list your product for free. Same with Amazon KDP. You can list your product for free without any charges, but they charge you when people buy your product. So when they buy your books, that's when Amazon gets their own royalty. Also for Gumroad, they get their own royalty. Same for all the other options that I have here, Payhip and Seller. Seller is actually popular in African market. So if you are resident in Amazon in Africa, then you might want to really consider Seller. Another one that I didn't include here is what's it called? Mainstack. Mainstack is also a good platform to get your product out there. So these are platforms where you can sell your products, your digital, your ebooks. Okay. Now, one strategy I will give you for pricing your product is to set your product price in such a way that it is competitive. You do not want to set your product price higher than the regular kind of product in the same category. You do not also want to set your product too low, because if you set it too high, what happens is that people think that, oh, this is not for them. And so they bypass your product, they do not buy your product. And the point of creating it as they forfeited, you don't get to earn from your product. Another, whereas if you set your price to be too low, thinking that, oh, you want to attract many people, people will not take you seriously. They will think that maybe there is no value in what you're offering. So they won't look at your product. So what you want to do is you want to look at similar products in the same category on the market and look at how they are priced. Then set your product price accordingly. Then another additional tip, this is a pro tip actually, is if the product market product price is, let's say right now it's going for uh, $4, you may want to set your own price at 3.99. That is $3.99. That way, people will think they are getting a bargain. They are, getting your product at a bargain, and it gets people excited to buy your product. Now, that's a pro tip for you. Another tip is for you to write a strong description, meaning that you have to use copywriting skills to write your description, product description. That way, people will be sold from the page, from your sales page already before they even get to the download button. Okay. So use keywords that people usually search for when they are searching for the product you're selling or you're offering. And also, don't forget to include a strong call to action on the book itself, meaning buy now or download now, get your copy now. Something like that makes it catchy and inviting, and it compels people to take action to purchase your book. Okay, now let's move on to the last step of this uh, framework, which is where you market and this is where we talk about marketing and monetization. So this is where the magic happens. Personally, if you know me, you know this is where I get excited about sharing your book with the world and getting paid in return for your hard work, because you've done a lot of work putting the idea together, formatting it, writing it, making sure it is worthy of the market, and of course doing your market research for your pricing and design and everything that has gone into getting this ebook ready. It is a lot of work. And so now it's time for you to make sure that you get paid, you get rewarded adequately for your hard work, for your effort. So you need to promote your book. And one thing I have discovered is that many people think that just writing or just creating an ebook is it. No, that is where they get it wrong. When you finish creating your ebook, that is the beginning of your work. Because after the creation, you need to promote the book so that people will be aware that there is a book on the market for them, or there is a solution on the market for them. And so you need to promote your book. You need to use several strategies, use several platforms to make sure that you get the word out there. Okay, so one of the ways to promote your book is to use WhatsApp groups. So if there are WhatsApp groups that permit you to promote your product, go ahead and take advantage and promote your product. Another way is to use Facebook groups. If there are Facebook groups that permit you to promote your product, go ahead and take advantage. You can also use your own personal profile. Your WhatsApp story is available for you 24/7, and it's repeated. I mean, it's repeatable, so you can keep using them every day. using different strategy, different point of views, perspectives to promote your ebook. Okay, you can also use your Instagram story, right, to promote your book. You can collaborate with other people that are doing maybe something that relates to your audience. You can strike a deal with them and collaborate with them and promote your book on their platforms. That way you get exposed to new audience. Another way to promote your book is to use videos. Yeah, you can use videos, record videos of you talking about what the problem the book solves, and the people it addresses, and the way their lives changes when they come up when they use the solution that you propose in your book. Okay, you can also consider using email newsletters to promote your books. Now, this is another uh, aspect of marketing that I am really good at, that I also have a course on, right? So, one other option is to bundle your ebook with a coaching service or a support group or something that gets people excited to join to purchase your book. So it's not just them getting your book, you're also getting a service in addition to the book. Or you can also bundle it with maybe a checklist, a template, a guide, or something that is extra, that makes it attractive and irresistible, right? So bundling your ebook with an extra resource makes it irresistible for people. So you could also use affiliate links inside your book to earn extra income. For instance, you can promote products that helped you to overcome whatever problem it is that your book is solving in your book, in the ebook. So for instance, let's say you got a product on Amazon or you got it from somebody who sells online. You can put their WhatsApp link or put their product link in your book. And of course, maybe the person already has an affiliate commission attached to those who promote those products. So each time people click on that link and it takes them to that Amazon page, you get paid at no extra cost to the reader, right? At no extra cost to the person who purchased your ebook. So they get paid and you also get paid, and everybody's happy and they get their problem solved, right? So that's another way to earn extra income, to make sure that you're earning more money with your ebook. Now, the goal of creating an ebook is not just to sell one book, it is to build a system that grows your visibility, your credibility, and your income at the same time. So think beyond just creating the ebook. Think about everything that goes into that you get to benefit after the ebook is created and you start promoting. That's why I said when your ebook is ready, that is the beginning of your work, because you have to start promoting your ebook to make sure that the people who need the solution in your ebook get the book. They know about it and they also get it. They get the information. Okay. So you use all these strategies that I've shared with you to make sure that you're not just uh, promoting the ebook, but you are promoting a, a solution that people are happy to pay money in exchange for. All right. So now that I've shared this ebook cash strategy with you, what is the next step? Remember, I told you that when you create your own book, you should give them a call to action. This is me um, showing you exactly what you should do in your ebook. Although this is in a video format, you can do this in a written format as well. If you follow the things that I've just shared with you in the course of this video, in the course of this session, you realize that I have shown you exactly what I have shared with you. Okay, so your next step is first, you need to choose a topic for your first ebook because that's why you're here. Okay, so here is my challenge for you. Before today ends, choose a topic for your first ebook. And then, if you are really serious about making sure that you start earning from your expertise, then I want to challenge you further that you write at least 500 words, just one chapter or just one story. After your topic is chosen, write at least 500 words immediately. That way, you set the momentum, going. You set the ball rolling, right? Then sketch a title that you know might be the title of your ebook. So this might not be perfect at first, but it's good to have something to start with. You do not need anybody's permission to publish. You need a phone, a voice, and a plan, of which I have shared with you today. You already have your phone. You need a voice, which I think you already have. I believe that you have a voice already, and you need a plan, which is what exactly I've shared with you. So if you want support with creating your first ebook, then joining a 7-day ebook challenge for accountability might be a good idea for you. So you'll be amazed at what you can create in a week. And if you already have content, let's say you are somebody who creates blog posts, or maybe you're a pastor listening to me and you've written sermon notes, or you are somebody who does workshops, you've written your workshop notes. This is an opportunity for you to repurpose all these things. They are resources that you can easily you can convert or repurpose into ebook. You just have to follow the strategy that I shared with you. Identify the problem it solves, the people that needs them, and start the process. So your ebook might already be halfway written if without you realizing it. So let me quickly share with you what a 7-day ebook challenge is all about. So the 7-day ebook challenge is a guided sprint for skilled professionals and thought leaders who want to write with clarity, confidence, and purpose without getting stuck in tech or perfectionism. In just 1 week, you'll be able to define your own topic, your audience, and the transformation they would experience by going through your ebook. You'll also be able to outline your chapters using the 3C method that I use in my own ebook writing. The 3C method are clarity, connection, and call to action. I go through those in detail in the 7-day challenge. Also, in the course of the 7 days, you'll be able to draft your core content with daily prompts and reflection cues. So I'll be sharing with you every day the prompts you need to draft your own content. And then by in the course of the 7 days, you will be able to package your ebook with a title, an intro, and an outro with your own personal launch plan. Also, you walk away from the 7-day ebook challenge with a complete first draft ready for refinement, design, and sharing. No fluff. If you know me, you know I do not do fluff. I go straight to the point. No overwhelm, just momentum, structure, and the support you need. So if this is you, you think this is what you need, then you should definitely look at the link on your screen beneath this beautiful graphic and copy it. I mean, type the link on your phone, because when you join the 7-day ebook challenge, you will get the full work uh, 7-day challenge workbook, including the bonus tools that I have prepared. So I have a done is better than perfect checklist that helps you to go over everything that you have gone through by the end of the 7 days. I also have the ebook title generator. I have the mind map template for chapter planning and the launch plan starter that helps you with your if you're using emails or posts for social media, or the landing page you need to use on the either Gumroad or a seller or any of those platforms that you choose to use. So if you are ready to write your ebook with clarity and purpose, then you know that the 7-day ebook challenge is something you shouldn't miss. So copy the link on your screen to enroll and start today. Once again, thank you so much for investing in your monetization skill at a Smart Money Summit. I'll see you on another platform. Bye.